Just a quick update on where I am building this radio into its case and finishing it off. As you can see, I figured out that my printer could actually print the text within the panel here. So now I've got this nice flat text, and because I was able to do that, I got the nice rough shiny effect of the print bed. When you do a 3D print and you can lay the side that's visible on upside down on the bed, you get the nice texture that's already there, and it makes a much nicer effect. So yeah, I guess I just didn't trust my printer. I thought it was never going to be able to manage doing on the same layer these tiny little characters alongside the black, but it worked brilliantly first time. And I took the opportunity to clean things up a little bit. I added this little bit of Morse. I'm sure you can figure out what it says, just to break up this black area. It might be hard to see the display. It is very bright. If I just rotate it a bit, you can see that I've wired in a separate power supply for the display here. So the spot, the RIT, and the tuning here all work. At the moment, the counter is only 700 Hz resolution. As I've said before, I just need it to, for when I'm doing those initial contacts, when I want to find specific parts of the band, I don't really mind if it's not accurate. It was the best one I could find. So that what this means is 6.7 is 6,700. If I hit the spot key, I've set it up so that it goes to 77 or just a little bit more. So it's a kilohertz apart. So effectively this radio would be transmitting on 7,800 there, but you'd be listening on 6,700, about a kilohertz away. And obviously you can adjust that with this RIT key. So yeah, and the tuning, as you can see, I'll move up the band a bit. That works great. I actually ordered a more in-keeping knob, but it wasn't big enough, so I'm stuck with this one for now. I'm going to try and find either a red one or a solid black one to go here. You notice I didn't label the tuning. I figured that would spoil the look a bit, and it's pretty obvious that the tuning here changes here. So I've just labelled the obvious, the things that needed labelling over here. I'll just give you a quick look inside. The rest of this is to do. If we look in here, we've got the oscillator here running. We've got the counter back here. There's a special little 9-volt supply for the counter here. There is room in between the counter and the oscillator for a metal sheet. I may well shield the oscillator. I think I'm just going to build it and see how it performs and consider whether I need to do that. So I've tried to leave room to shield it off. This is the transmitter stage. Not really wired in. There's some power going to it, and for that reason I've put the 50 ohm attenuator on the back, just to make sure that it doesn't blow any of the transistors. A little power coming in the back there. So I've got all this room remaining for the receiver and the amplifier and the filters. Yes, that's where I am. The wiring's still a bit loose because I'm figuring it out as I go. It'll all get tidied up as the thing gets finished. But yeah, that's where I got to at the weekend. I was quite busy actually, so I didn't get very much time to work on it, but it's coming along, and hopefully this week the whole thing will be finished.